Them have a word in the Jamaican dictionary, you know. We start with B and end with O. A pair of them old there in the road, them, you know, young. A pair of them old there, you know the word I'm talking about. Yeah, it started with B and end with O. It's in the Jamaican dictionary of Jamaican language. A pair of them old there in the road. And me, I wonder how the hell the road did pave. And them old they just pop up so. And watch out, we don't get no real rain, you know. The rain we have fall, I just rain we have fall, you know. And the whole place I watch, you know. So you see all the people them who love prayer, me I tell you, know, you better go down on the and pray, say, well lick them Caribbean island they don't reach us, you know. Because it shall be weeping and wailing. Anyhow, one of them hurricane, category 5 hurricane never like Jamaica, because the infrastructure of Jamaica is there to make people dead. Can you imagine you come down a main road, Rasta, where when you look on the road, it paved, beautiful, and rain a fall, and you will say, all right, you press by your glass a little more. And all of a sudden, you boom! That's good. Because the water camouflage the hole in the Rasta. The water camouflage the hole. Hey, I see some man drop in a hole with a little, you know what, them low car. And the people have to come out and bomb the car out of the hole, you know. In the main road and a little dirt road, we are going at some bush. It's a road where everybody are used. The man have to come out of the car. And bomb the car to come out of the hole. What the hell is wrong with these people? What them call them? National Work Agency responsible for road. And that UFA portfolio that now. My boy, the web name. Oh, yeah. What the Minister for Road and Works and all them up there. And this man, web name, Mike Henry, I know Mike Henry. Am Mike Henry responsible for it? No, because we have to find out if I him low, but him kind of, I don't know if I him, because we don't have no government. If the road them look so, we don't have no government. I just some people just sit down in the house, they try do a thing. Yeah, them a try do a thing, Rasta. What's his name? Desmond Mackenzie, him responsible for road. Eh? Him a what? Desmond Mackenzie a what? Local government? Don't you say local? Central local? No, you say about it for local government, talk about kids, so. Him a local government, I'm responsible for the road, them. National Work Agency. No, they're responsible for road. All right. We don't have to go over the road. Are the government responsible for the road? Right? The government responsible for the road. Government. Me want to know if them people that drive on the road them. Or them take helicopter everywhere them go. Because me can't believe, say, the road them in a Jamaica still so Rasta. Every road. When I say every road, you know, me not exaggerate, you know, because you know they are Kingston, you know, Bridging. You know, they are Kingston. It have the amount of traffic. We're in a Kingston, have the most dense amount of traffic. Every road. You know, so I'm going to look some Chinese friend, you know. Me need to make some friend with Chinese people. I mean, we are all for them there. They live on the highway, them live over on the side of the highway. One of them, they going to stop me, I go over there. I come off of the highway and go over there, go look some friend, Rasta. I have to look some friend with these Chinese people because me need them for help way. Me don't know how me can save up some money to give them or trust. Like when the government do, we can't tell them, say, all right, here we go do. I want you fix some road. And me going to take responsibility for pay you. And that me I talk about now. Because really and truly, how me going to work it out? Me have to work out and say, all right now. You see the piece of land where they write Hope Road and King's House Road there, so. Me promise them, say, me have to give them a piece of the land there. Or if the Prime Minister of England, because them bring back the prison talk now, Mr. England, or whosoever it is, me willing to make you build the prison. Me have some land Because I have to put it together now with how I want them work it out. I want them work it out with the road and the prison together. Right? And I know exactly the land when I'm going to give them for build it. Me will take responsibility for pay them over a period of 100 years or 50 years. And me sign paper to that. So if them don't get the money in 50 years, them can just take the land for the piece of thing. And it's prime land. The right part, Queen Elizabeth subject there, we work for him. You have a brother in there we work for Queen Elizabeth. Right, so we give them for build the prison. Because it's the Queen that go build the prison to you now. If your country say she'll give you money for build prison. But we also want it combined with road too. As a matter of fact, the road no more important than the prison when we see it. A terrible thing. Jamaica in a serious position if the road them will supply goods and services, will deal with time, more important time. You know how much loss of work, you know what people are lose money because of the time where them take for reach from one place to the next, Rasta. And the government not recognize that. What is it that them putting in the hole them? These big hole with the word in the Jamaican dictionary will start with B and end with O. These roads not supposed to in the middle of them highway and some main road. It's supposed to be in some little crevice and corner road. Believe you me, I can't believe the government make the place stay so Rasta. Imagine me see people in them nice clothes come out and I lift up them car out a sink hole in the middle of the road and two them stop, everybody have to stop too, you know. You see them hole there? You see by the time you go down on the hole and you see it, I would put car there behind you, so you have to go maneuver, no? But from maneuver, if you go over the other side, I would put car come up and then now get no chance to come up, you know. So the traffic jam up there, so. Jam up. Oh, what kind of people them this? Anyway, we're gone. News time.
Good afternoon. I am Patrice Walters with the local and international headlines. Interim President of the College of Agriculture, Science and Education, CASE, Dr. Derek DeSantis, plans to transform the multidisciplinary tertiary institution into a university within the next 5 years. He said in order to achieve the objective, more research-based academic staff will be hired and new methods and technologies introduced, such as clean plant material to improve farmer productivity, establishment of a tunnel-ventilated chicken house, and improvements to the piggery and dairy production. He informed that a proposal has been made to the National Housing Trust, NHT, to create more space for offices, classrooms, and dormitories to handle the expected increase in student matriculation. Enrollment has increased by 50% over the last 3 years. Falmouth's noted Georgian architecture and rich historical heritage will take center stage on October 18 with the inaugural staging of the Falmouth Heritage Expo in Water Square in the parish capital. The Heritage Expo aims to boost civic pride in Falmouth by highlighting its built and cultural heritage. It is also intended to foster a civic-minded community that values its heritage and works together to preserve its unique built environment as a distinctive element of its tourism product. The event is a collaborative effort of the Ministry of Tourism, Jamaica National Heritage Trust, the Tourism Product and Development Company, the Tourism Enhancement Fund, and other stakeholders as part of the Sustainable Destination Alliance of the Americas initiative. The Ministry of Tourism has collaborated with organizations to reposition Falmouth as a sustainable tourism destination. Under this initiative, which started in 2015, a program of activities is being implemented to improve civic pride in Falmouth, as well as foster cultural and economic innovation. In news overseas, California officials have ordered an entire city to evacuate as conditions have worsened in wildfires that have killed 24 people. Napa County officials said all residents of of Calistoga were directed to leave the area on Wednesday night. The state fire chief says about 60 prison inmates have joined hard-pressed firefighters in battling the fast-moving blaze. Among the areas scorched by the 22 blazes are marijuana farms. 900 people have been reported missing since the fire started on Sunday night, but a large number have been located. 436 people are still unaccounted for. Finally, Israel has said it will join the U.S. in pulling out of the UN's cultural organization UNESCO after U.S. officials cited anti-Israel bias. A statement said Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu praised the U.S. decision as brave and moral. The agency is known for designating World Heritage sites such as Syria's Palmyra and the U.S. Grand Canyon. UNESCO head Irina Bokova earlier called the U.S. withdrawal a matter of profound regret. She admitted, however, that politicization has taken its toll on the organization in recent years. Those were the local and international headlines. Major news is next at 5:45. From the IRFM newsroom, I'm Patrice Walters.
3 p.m. special pot jar. Oh. No, me a speed. No, me in a speed rasta. No, me want to go home. No, believe you me. Hey, with that sample, look at it, Reggie. Then the brother sit down and see me draw for the paper and I tell me, say, no. The man see me draw for the paper and sit down right beside me and the brother said, no, muta. I don't know. Sir. No, Rasta. No, that sample. Believe you me, that sample. So you know, we're going to go back to this show right now, trust me. No, why? All right, I don't want to laugh for the rest of the day. I don't really want to laugh for the rest of the day. So I can go back to Jesse Raya. Yes, so we talked about the road a while ago and I talk about the China them because really and truly, it not work out. Jamaican road are the worst road in the world. I mean, I say that without any apology. And I have been quite a few places in the world, including some places where people are talking about through Africa this and Africa that. Road them, the dirt road them in a certain part of Africa. Smoother than the main road them in a Kingston. I mean, I exaggerate neither. When I say dirt road, I think the dirt road when I'm paved. Them for stop use, them, hey, you see what them I use now? Outdated thing them I use, a concrete them for put on the road them, you know. Even if it's more expensive because in the long term, because you see right now in a Kingston, you see the amount of time wasted to get from one point to the next. You can't imagine if you are going to the bank for go draw some money for pay a certain bill, you tell a man say your sue come, you go down at the bank for draw out the money. And when you go down there, the bank lock. And you tell him to why the bank lock. He might tell you say a lie, you tell you no. Yeah, him say, oh, you talk about you go down at the bank. Then that's how long you take to go down at the bank, or just up here so you live. You understand? How long you take to go down at the bank. All them kind of way. You see people who are going to work. I see some youth where them always pass me hard and I go to school in Rasta. And the youth them turn back. You know why them say? Them turn back? Because the time I go late when them reach down, by the time them go through the traffic down Stone Hill Road there, you know. Not down, yeah, Stone Hill Road. For go down Manor Park way there. It don't make no sense them go to school. So them have to turn back. You understand? I want them people, these people know how serious it is. How would I talk about a while ago? Desmond Mackenzie have local government. In my local government. Me like Desmond Mackenzie still, you know. Me like the music when play. More you love Desmond Mackenzie. Me mean to tell you this a long now. Me love the music where you play, brethren. Alright, and then you have now, who are the man now we're responsible for? Wormington, yeah. Now, I don't know if it's him, but I'm told that it must be him responsible for all of these problems. We confront Jamaican people on the road because we have to put the blame for them. You must have a system. Because I remember when we talk to the man, I was asking him the name. When we talk to him and say, so, you know, have no, like when you go to courts and them say, all right, them will give you the thing, and if you don't pay it in a certain portion of time, that, or them have a warranty on things, you get a warranty, 1 year warranty for something. All right. Why the government don't have a thing where them get a contractor a work for do and have a warranty upon the work? That means if in the place of 1 year or 4 year the thing just rumble up because of simple little thing like a little rain and a flood and the road. And you know them have a problem with it, you know what them do? Them see a hole in the road, you know, right? And them cut the holes in the square, like cut it in a square, for say why them going to fix back the road. And believe you me, the arms house start when the rain start fall now and go in at the road because you can't look, you know, so the asphalt, no, the asphalt go as far as this, so, you know, the tar go as far as the top. After that, it's pure mall underneath it. So. And the mall under there, I don't know, I could go to the cash pot thing, huh? I say this some special pot drives up next. This announcement before, after the sports. We'll go back on the road talk, you know, because you know, say, I don't know if anybody feel like me about road, but I don't know what is it that the government who give these contractors road to do, what is it that them not doing, and what is it that they are supposed to be supervised over? I mean, you cut the road in a square. And you know, if you cut the road and dig out whatsoever you're supposed to put where you're supposed to put in there. You're supposed to do that immediately. It's like when them cut the side of the road. You're supposed to have the man come with the truck to move the plastic bag them immediately. Them left the side of the road and dog come, this come, and the road come back and then the road get narrower now. Because you have to have bob and weave round the rubbish. All right, so them cut the road and left the hole there. One of the things that them like fix the hole by putting whatsoever the foolishness so them are putting at the hole. Them left the hole there, rain come full up the hole and dig out the hole more. When you come along the road, you have to stop to go over on your wrong side, the wrong side of the road. The traffic will come up now again not space. And the car them will come behind you have to stop and everything get mashed up. You are forced to go around now. And another man are forced to come back because I'm not want to give no space. The two are each up on the side of the road over there so now, and it create a problem. Me don't know. Because really and truly, them road will cause crime, you know. More crime in our country, you know, Rasta. Because it's a thing when they road rage. It's a terrible thing, you know. When you know, say you have the right of way, and you are come around a thing and through a hole, a man a try bob and weave out of the hole, him come over your side. And make your scrape the side of him car and all them way there. That's a joke thing. Why them don't put concrete? Why them don't start dealing with concrete? Concrete. Them to make the road them with concrete. I always see them are full up, hole and full up. It's not working. You know, it's not working. Me say hole now when no hole never used to there. In my life, I would drive on the road. I will stop on the highway though and talk to some Chinese. Yeah, man, I'll give them a work, Rasta. I'll need extra work. You have a piece of road, you know. A Constant Spring road there, so. You see? Right where the market start, when you come up, when you go up Constant Spring Road. Right at the stoplight, where the market start, Constant Spring Market, to which part now, you have to turn now, over the little gully edge there, so. From the gully bank there, so, right? That little piece of road there, when you drive on the road in Rasta, right now, me feel like car don't make no sense in Jamaica again. No, believe you me. Car don't make no sense in Jamaica again, Rasta. You see, when you drive on the road, it come like you're in a boat on the sea. And I said, they must drive on the road there. Just a little piece of road, it's not long, you know, it's like from here to the gate. You know which part? It's not long, it's not a long piece of thing, you know. How the hell them must say that can't fix, that one fix? Oh, for years, it's still away there. And them not to say how much money that take to fix. Shamara, you have any number for the Chinese them? The Chinese them. No, where the company name? Yes, I want to talk to them, you know. Yeah, I want to talk to them, Rasta, because me, no, and them go say them no want to get involved in internal, but them get involved in already. Them buy, look like them buy out the whole of St. Elizabeth. So it look like them get involved in a thing. How much hundreds of Chinese down there and How much people go get job and them go help with farming and send the people them go to school and little more you see some little China baby I'll call me daddy and all these things. You know, me wonder. Anyway, all right, listen to me now. I am asking the government of Jamaica to take this thing serious. The road situation is not playing good in how we view the country and the development that's supposed to take place. Because we hear about building we're supposed to go up. Now we are here so them buy all building where they're not going to use. And rat and this and that. And all mad people. I know people were sleeping at the same building. Them buy the building for most like $150 million and then not use it. Them want almost about $300 million to fix it up. And now it's not a problem. Now all these $150 million, you know how much road that can fix? Why them no want to go talk to cement factory? Because the long term, even though they might say it's more money, and when I say you must use concrete on every road in a Jamaica, but you have main thoroughfare, Rasta, we use continuously. Then now you have some truck, we overload. You know, so you have certain countries where you have to weigh the truck. When you drive, you know, the truck drive at a certain stop. You have truck stop, where them put the truck on a scale and wait to see if it's too heavy. You know, so the heavy truck them, when the asphalt, when sun take the asphalt, you know, and the asphalt gets soft, you know, and a big truck come and ride up, I think it sink, you know. The tire sink. Now, if me don't know nothing about all these things, I can't figure that out. And these people supposed to in a position where them work that out. Them work that out, Rasta. You can't dig up the road so you go fix it and then you put back the thing in it and rain come. You don't know when the rain come. Nowadays we don't have no rain season in Jamaica. Every day the possibility of rain might fall. From last year we have seen that. Every year, every day. We need some road, Rasta. It pains me when we have to sit down in our traffic. And I know, but I just over this so I go, you know. And you know what hurt me too? I see people are walking and pass me. They hurt me, Rasta. No. I tell you. With the bike man, them are different things. The bike man, them all want to scrape outside of your car, you know, Rasta. Them not easy, you know. No, but really and truly, you know, me there are stoplights, you know, I see some people are walk go down Half Tree Road, you know. Not Half Tree Road, a whole Hope Road. Me there are Devon House stoplight. And me a go down, straight down, to go down Half Tree. And some people there the stoplight a cross over and a walk. And bust up, boom. Me go cross the stoplight. I go cross the stoplight, me have to stop again, you know. And I see the people them a walk, them now run, you know, them a walk. And I talk to one another, some of them might use them cell phone. And me I judge it now because me I say, right, look at another nice lady there, do and my eye follow her and I follow her and I follow her, you know. And oh, my eye follow her, I mean, I lick up in no back, car back. And when we go so boom, and me drive go to the next stoplight, right at Winchester Avenue there, so which part the veterinary clinic there. Me pass them, you know, and me stand up at the stoplight because you see right there, so now, it's a level thing, you know, because it's the traffic them will come up and the traffic them will come from Surbiton Road and the traffic them will come out from Winchester. Them no want to give one another pass and the stoplight coming out. Because when the stoplight goes up, boom, some people stop in the middle of the road. So the one them will come from so now can't go around and the stoplight catch them again. So when the stoplight catch them again, they might realize, boy, you know, so me now wait again, you know, because I'm not going to block up the road again. So everybody just goes some room and block up the road. Me just see the people them a pass, you know. Me see the people that pass, me start get vexed, you know. Me start get vexed. You know, say, the people them reach down a Mandela Park. Me talk about from up at Devon House, you know. The people them reach down a Mandela Park before me reach down there, you know. And I walk, you know. That kind of ridiculous. Our man a walk on Constant Spring Road and you your Tropical Plaza and him reach down a Mandela Park before you. Or him they run a Eastwood Park Road and him reach on a Mandela Park before you. It not sound proper. And it's the road, it's the bad road cause it. I mean, you have people that do other things, you know, like talk on the telephone and watch if the stoplight gone, and by the time they move out, the stoplight to stop again. And people are cross the wrong way. But the main issue with this loss of time, revenue, and psychological traumatic experience on the road is caused by the bad road. And me I say, you can tell a government by the road where them have in a them country. And those road is Harms House Road. So to me, it's Harms House government. The road cannot be road if it stays so. Giving people who can't get no work at them tailor shop to go fix road. Gardener who did cut the grass last week, and have no more grass to cut now, you go keep for fix road. It can't work. The road them is not made good, it's not made properly, and it don't work. Not to mention the people them in the rural areas, them can't have road to come out if you walk in a water, picking up you take off them shoes and that. I mean, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm really upset about it because I get caught tonight. I get caught in a road thing. I have road rage. I have road rage because you have an next place now where they fix a Barbican. A long time I know say that supposed to move, you know. They're supposed to fix that, you know. Widen the road and make people stop, go round the big open land to come back round. You understand? A King's House Road, let's say a Lush House and let's say them come back round. You want to wait till you come from Barbican Road to reach down at that the stoplight there. Trust me. You talk about uptown people. And that's why you see uptown people go and let them come from ghetto with enough for them car. Because when them realize them have to sit down there so and wait. And by the time you move your car, boom, them come out of the line, you know. And when they reach up at the top, that's all of them start to boring back by you. Because a man feel like say you have to give him pass, especially the taxi man, them, you know. Them feel like say you have to give them pass. And I kind of resent a man when they're on the wrong side of the road and a boring and feel like I have to move him. And then a man say, Muta, how you say it's a Rasta? You couldn't give me a blind. I said, brethren, you know people make it blind, but you see what you want to do this or now? After me sit down at the traffic and I go on and I do the right thing, you for come here so now, for come boring for me, you know, and two me now make you boring for me, you know, you tell me about Muta, how you deal with? You understand? Why me should I give him a pass? You have most of the people them in a line, I wait, and I go one, and you come from way down at the bottom of the road, go over the wrong side of the road, ooh! Like you are, me frightened. Me not frightened for no man who do that. Me don't feel like I'm obligated to give a man a pass on him do that. You understand? You have occasions where you say, go on, brethren. You know, you see a man come out on a road and them can't come out, you just stop and make him pass. But no guy no go on the wrong side of the road and squeeze in and a boring for me like, me must give him pass. All them things, the police not see them, you know. Police not see them things there. Me see hey. No, I tell you. But I don't know if I care when they get the police. You ever see a policeman stop and open a car bonnet? Me see that. Police stop and open the car bonnet, something wrong with the car. And me I say, oh, this is where Jamaica reach now. All policeman car broke down a road, you know. Believe you me, with a serious situation. This is the stepping razor. You know, we have played Jesse Royal a while ago, but why so much things concern we, you know, that it really stay away. You know, the other day, this big alabaloo about the 5 police, where they, what them call themselves again, we look over where police do. They say them want the 5 police them to deal with certain questions and things. And the police, them say them not turn over the police them. But we don't hear nothing more about that. There's another thing again where just come up and just gone. So we don't hear nothing more about that. But here we don't hear nothing more about. That serious thing we don't hear about. All the $8 million thing. And all the people them who did have phone bill were over 40,000. The Prime Minister of Jamaica, the most honorable Andrew Holness, say anybody when they must set a what them call it? Yes, set a price thing on it. That if anybody go over that, them have to pay the difference. And him said that about a week or two, and a week or two after, we see it come out in the paper say, $40,000 is the threshold for government people phone call. $40,000. Given that all of them, except most about 2 people, did gone over $40,000. I don't know if we as people of Jamaica should really hear if this thing came to a closure. But I don't know if it comes to no closure. I don't hear of the Prime Minister just make a statement that they must pay the extra. If it gone over the threshold, they must pay the extra. I think him should make a statement, say, them pay the extra. And if them don't pay the extra, after so much more, after so long, we should have know. Because it was a big thing in Jamaica. This $8 million phone bill was a big thing in Jamaica all over the place. Government said this, and who for phone bill did big and who for phone bill not big. So if the phone bill was so big, and the Prime Minister and the same people them who have the iPhone bill set the threshold to, that's the problem with it, The same people them who is the culprit set it. And when them set it now, we not hear if it come to, we not hear if them pay it back. Me know say, Erwin, don't you not like if them pay it back? You don't like if them pay it back, don't it? Yeah, it not gonna fool your belly if them pay it back. But because even if them pay it back, you still not gonna know if them where the money go, when them pay the government. Because them gonna say, just pay it back and we work on something around the corner for you again. And I saw them people that go on, when I put nothing below them or above them. We want to know if any of the minister them who jump up this big phone bill upon the Jamaican people, if them pay back the money, where after it gone over $40,000, some of them gone million, 100,000, 500,000, 300,000. You know how much money that can fix the road? All the Shah money alone. All the Shah money alone can help fix part of some of the road them me see. I'm willing to talk to the Chinese them. I'm ready to talk to the Chinese them. Me and Shamara go to the Chinese them. Me I take a trip on the highway now. What deal with Chinese people them in Rasta, because we need some China input into this thing. It can't go on so. And we might ask the China them to find out about the money too. Them out say them not involved in a domestic affair, but them gone too deep already. Them well involved in a Jamaica business already. Every time you see them from people, see we're not interfering in this, and them interfere already. St. Elizabeth is a good example of Chinese interference. Come here, the man talk about our school children, this and that. They want to sound like one artist now. We are help the community, and 1,000 people go and get jobs, and them going to in $1 billion US dollar, you know. Brethren, $1 billion US dollar, if one, and that is only the first set, you know, because you have another $1 billion US dollar coming up. Me go back at St. Elizabeth. Me never come from there, but me have place down there. Me go down there, Rasta. Me go down there. Me want a Chinese friend. Yeah. Me done with poor people friend, and me want a Chinese friend. And me look for one who have on coat and tie. Me not look for one who have on the jacket where you can't see me at the night when you stand up in the big of the road. We don't want a Chinese friend. More Chinese when we have coat and tie, and the tie each up underneath him neck. And him talk proper English like him don't know film language. And them kind of Chinese friend them I want. You understand? Me don't want a Chinese friend who wear slippers and go in a shop every day. Or kill the donkey them out of money and cook them. And left the bone them scatter all over the place around there. So when you pass, they think like when you go around, it's a donkey bone long there. I'm lucky say you don't have Samson about the place. To lick some of them with them jawbone of us. But we need to know if Mr. Shah and the other members who did carry out the this wanton spending, data usage. We need to find out if them pay it back yet. And if them don't pay it back, we want to know why is it taking so long? Because them have the money. And like me, we have to try to figure out now, right, I'm going to have to go to Andrew, I have to tell him, say, I want more money to do this and that, to pay back that. I'm going to have to go take a plane, go clear over Africa now, to go do one little something for road, come back now and say, all right, see the money here. No, them guys just stay there so, and just write some letters, write some and try something, and just skim off some 10% for some contract, or something where them have a go on, or we're supposed to go on. Like all the money where them supposed to spend on the guard, the junction. How much money I bet me say? Me can't lose neither. Me I bet to know any money say. The work go over the budget. Me I tell you. You see if you fix the junction road, how much money them say they go bill? I bet you any money say it's going to double the money where them say it cost. These people never do a job yet, and it don't overrun the budget. Why them? The Chinaman them just come build it. Bridging. You know, some never usually pray, but me I go to my bed and pray for no China. If I go pray, I want a China friend, Rasta. Believe you me, want a China friend. I want a China friend. Me I beg a China friend now. Me I beg friendship. Trust me, I want a China friend. Because right now, and them go build the parliament. And them go transform the park, right name there. Them go build the parliament. Me did ask my friend, what's your name again? Me ask Babsy. Me tell her, I said, no, we go to China them to build the music art. She said, no. We have identified the land and we know where to get the money from and everything there. Well, I hear she make some pronouncement in a parliament the other day, which is beautiful. Very beautiful. I love it. And it couldn't come at a no better time than when they talk about reparation study place up at the University of West Indies. But then now there is the problem of the music hall. That is our little thing because we are artists. But you see the road them now, we need to fix the road them. And we see the Chinaman them can fix road. You see the Prime Minister boasts about Marcus Garvey driving now. Well, you know, it has been completed now and the phase up to this and it look nice. You ever drive on it in the street? Oh gosh, man. May I tell you, man, the road is like, wow. Because you know, say that now go flood again, you know. No, it now go flood again, man. Trust me, it now go flood again. But may I tell you, the road nice. You understand? And you see, as you come off of the road and reach at 3 mile, may I tell you, Rasta. And you see how them are fixed right out of ferry there. Or when I have to drive go clear up a Sligofield again for come around a flat bridge again, you know. If I just drive straight, I want them to give money for pay a toll, you know, I don't make the drive go up the you know. No, seriously, you know. I hope you not drive up a Sligofield, because many years I drive go up a Sligofield. Through Sligofield, come around for come back down. Through we don't want to take the road, let's so run a flat bridge and everything there. But no, a highway you're supposed to drive on, you know. A highway you drive on. Nobody shake it and go like your mommy and a dubby, you know. Because you don't want to feel out, you know. A highway, if you drive on it, you know, make the car go up the side, you know. Through them don't want to pay you. Through them don't want to pay the little money to go through the highway, you know. Because you see them are building right out of ferry. You see, when that done, we can boast we live in America. Anytime we drive on this, so. Anytime we come off of that now, I enter like for go and do any part now. You know, so we're going back to third world thinking. But when we do right, after we pass 6 miles now, if we go up on the highway now, you know, we say they are foreign. We are foreign. We have to take the place, we go foreign. But after we pass that, trust me, dog, now we supper. And some of we don't have the supper, so we don't know, we're going to touch the ball, pick it.
Nada Tea of Jamaica.
The time brought to you by
Nada Tea of Jamaica
is now.
Yeah, the time is 32 minutes past 3 o'clock. Yes, we're there with you. I go through the pieces. You know, we did talk about the money we're supposed to return to the coffers of the government because of some unscrupulous behaviors by ministers. And we find it time and time again. For instance, we hear, and this man may come and hear the Prime Minister ball out say, some money when it spend and it go overboard, them need to do some investigation. But it might be because the PNP did say something toward that. So it's like a you say, me say thing. It's not no serious, like, attack upon someone. It's a counter attack. So true, somebody said something, you go say something else. You know, we see like the incident going on with a brethren, you know, Dr. Alexis, where, you know, really and truly, last time I talked about it, I say, oh, when we say we are African, most Jamaican people say, but you never born in Africa, so you're African. And I say, but you're African. So no, me never African. Me an African, me never born Africa. Me a Jamaican. Now here comes a man who never born in Jamaica. Him is a Canadian citizen. Him, when I'm relative, is a Jamaican, but him born in a Canada. One I'm relative is from Grenada, so him have two passports. Him have a Canadian passport and him have a Grenadian passport. Him live in a Jamaica most of his life. But him is not a Jamaican citizen in the true sense of the word. The only reason we connect him to Jamaica is that one of his parents is Jamaican. But you're going to tell me, say, a man in a politics for how much years, and him never seen, say, him forget citizenship in a Jamaica? Me not understand the logic there. Him not seen, say, him a big man, you know. Him not seen, say, him supposed to get citizenship in a Jamaica by get a Jamaican passport will validate him citizenship. So when people ball out, I can't say the legitimacy of the balling out, you know. Because even though we're part of the British Commonwealth, and the Queen, the man and her friend, them set up the law to say, look, you know, even if an Australian never come to Jamaica yet, but his parents, they left Jamaica when them a picnic, have them picnic over in Australia. And him never come to Jamaica, and him decides him will come back to Jamaica because him feels something wrong. And him come back, as one I say, my papa a Jamaican and me come here to know for run in a politics to help my country. And you not have no passport. You're not a citizen of the country. And you not see, say, because you remind, you see Jamaican, most Jamaican in America, you know, and Canada, you know, them quicker try get them citizenship, you know. Yeah, because them value them citizenship as Canadian or Jamaican more than them Jamaican citizenship. Even though you hear them, they are fired a ball out loud, but, boy, Jamaica, my country, you know, when we do Jamaica, this and, but I'm not like we are going to Jamaica, them see a fire and not to them things, you know. But meanwhile, them round the corner and look for be American and validate themselves in America. Now, how come a man who spend most of his life in a Jamaica, have him family in a Jamaica, and now I run in a politics in Jamaica, and him never seen, say, him should have go get him citizenship? I don't understand that. And the law tell we say, which is weird, the law tell we say, if you're a British, if the country is of the British Commonwealth, you're legitimate, no matter where, anywhere England did colonize, because them set it, you know. And them people that set it, you know, anywhere England did colonize, where it's part of the British Empire, you can come and run and don't care when nobody wants to say. But in terms of just, what would I call that? Etiquette or morals? I don't know what you call it. No, you might run. You say I'm going to run for go turn citizenship, no, because people ball. Who ball out? Where my boy name up on Portland name again? Darrell Vaz. Darrell Vaz ball out. All right, so Darrell Vaz ball out, you know, and them still, them now connect that British Commonwealth, Jamaican parents, therefore, legally, by the British legalities, him can run. But by just being a citizen of Jamaica, him is not a citizen of Jamaica. No, we are here, same can't bother standing on the line to get citizenship. What kind of man that, Rasta? Doctor? The man said him can't bother stand up on the line. And that don't make me can't. You say me did that. You say me did I vote now? And me I look on it from a perspective of like how we say we are African and people cuss we all the while, and I say we are not African because we never born in Africa and this and that and all them things and cuss and go on. But the British colony, the British Empire set up a system where tell you say we are citizens, Canadian citizens, Canada still have Queen Elizabeth on their money. We, who's member of the Commonwealth, have to have visa to go to our mother country, England. We have to have visa to go to Commonwealth country. So them turn the law and twist the law when they want it, you know. You know, see? But when we know, I recognize about something wrong with this guy that is citizen of Jamaica. Him not no passport, the only connection him have is to a parent, one-time parent, too, where they are Canada with him and them have him a Canada. Technically, if it wasn't for the law that these colonial masters set up, him is a foreigner. Technically, him is a foreigner. But within the law of the British Commonwealth and all these people who fighting for, I don't know why them fighting to stay in the Commonwealth. No, him a rush because him see him to say it funny, you know. That's why him now say him a go rush to do it, you know. But no, him say boy, him can't buy something on the line. No, him want to know. Him want to go in front of people who they had 4 months to wait for them citizenship. And that him want to know. Me know some white people there at Jamaica where the main thing is for go get them citizenship because they want to stay here, so. And them will stand up in any line to stay here, so. Them love Jamaica to the point where they want to stay here, so. Them have no connection to Jamaica, none of them mother, father, no. Them just come to Jamaica, love the place and say, boy, them want to stay and work and do what them do and be them. This is a bridge with there for years. I know him talk about the Portland. Him talk about the Portland something. And the other one. And the other one on the other side. The GLP one. Eh? All right, wait. We can look at that something, yeah. We can look at that thing, yeah. Bring down the screen. Let me see the whole of the screen. No, because I don't know if something wrong. I don't know. And Jamaican people, you see the same people them we are run, go and send me go vote. You see when the voting done, them condition is the same until the next election again. None of them things not change. Them not change. Them not have no better water supply. Them toilet now flush better. Nothing not change. And them are run up and down in this madness. It can't go down. The thing, it can't go down. I want it to go down. Let me read it where it say. Yeah, that can't go down. It can't go down. Okay. When them say that, make sure come lead. Because I want to know when them say that, because that is also a madness too. That is also a madness, you know. Because you know, say, them have for them links and contact. You know, say, me want to get corrupt. Let me find a way to get corrupt in Jamaica. I don't know if knowing some Chinese will get me corrupt, but them don't seem to be as corrupted as these guys who run the country. So. But I want to know some Chinese and I want to know some politician who can corrupt me. Because the suggestion is that him never see it as anything. You don't see it as anything that you live in a Jamaica. Then all Jamaican people who run go to Canada, the first thing they want to find out is how them can be citizens and the steps them can make to become citizens of the country. Most people want to run like Shamara, you know. Shamara, the first thing she'll go find out how she can get citizenship in America, you know. And the next week after she come here, come a twang away. Like so she did it a long time. But how this man, I don't understand these people. The man is not a citizen of Jamaica, but he might run in an election and somebody ball out and them not say nothing. And the problem with the ball out, is that it's like it's not ball out, them a ball out because them necessitate to ball out about it. It's because them know say if them spread the propaganda upon this man now, them chances, him chances of winning will be dwindling. You understand? So this is next hypocrisy, So I say it's corruption, It's corruption, When Daryl Vaz ball out, it's some little political game, football them a play with all the thing going on. And they know him like a, I don't know what. Him did they talk about, all right, him going to get legitimate, but really, them line they come like road, Any public place where you're going, it's a distress. You go in a certain tax office now, man, you have to carry all your tent and your lunch. Yeah, and all your knapsack and all them things that are in place there. Because you have to know you can't nothing that day there. You have to, right? For your goddess, so, you have to just know, say, well, you can't nothing that day that you have to dedicate yourself to. So, me don't know. Alabalu have to make. Alabalu have to make Rasta. Because even though we know, say, the British law, because British law them I work with, say, yes, this guy is really not a citizen of Jamaica, but Jamaica is part of the Commonwealth. You saw how weird it is? You saw how weird it is, though? You saw this, the Queen thing catch this or no? Because one feels, say, the citizen would have the trump, the Commonwealth connection, That is all you think in your mind, say, boy, no, sir, you have to be a citizen, you can't be foreigner and run in an election. But no, he's not a foreigner according to the Commonwealth law. See, even though we could all look upon it and say, he's not a citizen, but upon a baseline, a normal person who listen to this thing, I would have said, then our man are not citizen and him a run election. And then you're going to say, but you're an illiterate person. You don't understand that Jamaica is part of the Commonwealth. And if you're a Commonwealth person, you are legitimized to run in an election in Jamaica. That is a technical thing now. But them catch you with. Queen Elizabeth and our successors and everybody else catch you with that now. While we, the normal person, that look say, no, sir. No man can't come and live at Jamaica and no citizen and run in an election and them something there. So with that talk, and man turn to me and say, you're idiot, man. We are running off a British law, British Commonwealth thing. And now the man I say, boy, you want to say, so why me never go all the while? Actually, me can't stand up in a line, But you see, now that I'm a big politician, I'm not going to stand up in a line. Express? Express too long. How we are talking about Express? If I just make a phone call and just call him friend and say, yes, look here, Mr. Phillips, legitimize that before the election, Just call two friends. And I want to listen to them going to call a GLP. They're going to call a GLP, man, look at the ministry, the tax office, and say, look, we know say we are really work with a partner, but so you can't do for we. Him say, so what you can do for we? And this so the bribery and things come in, Yeah, if him win the election, say certain things can work up at Portland there, St. Mary there. You understand? And so them guys that run them thing, I kind of money pass between me and you, But no money now pass between them. You understand? It's favor for favor. You understand? So that's a Jamaica there. If it's not corruption, it's technicalities. And right now, the people them get caught in a technicality where them can't do nothing about. Because the man is not a citizen of Jamaica, but he is a member of the British Commonwealth. And Jamaica is a member of the British Commonwealth. Can't do nothing about it. He have a passport, 2 passports, all that, me I think about. All right. Him live at Jamaica. Jamaica is in place where him do, what him call it, work, play, and do business. Okay? Him is doctor, Work, play, and do business. I want to have a gynecologist. Him is a gynecologist? No, me ask, we look for myself. Me ask if he's a gynecologist. Because me not fret about, me not fret when you never come and work for 2 weeks, Shamara, that child of a me that French, I never come and work for 2 weeks. Believe you me, I don't know. Me a young inside, so I almost shed tears in the eye. You want to see 2 big men, I hug up and I cry. Because we don't see you. No, what me I say now, the man is having business there, so, and I set up in life, long so. You tell me that no time at all in a film thinking, him not going to legitimize himself. Eh? Him not legitimize himself. The People's National Party candidate for Southeast St. Mary, Dr. Shane Alexis, says he did not apply for Jamaican citizenship because the necessity did not present itself. What is the necessity to present yourself to be a legitimate citizen of Jamaica when one of your parents is born in Jamaica and you know you're going to... Him never see it necessary. How old him is? Oh, no, find out how old him is. Because, I mean, I know, you know, say, something's too big for me, Rasta. Believe you me. Let me go and play some music. We'll take some phone call. Because them kind of talking are too big for me. That part, that's above my peer grade. Yes, them things are above my peer grade. Me don't understand how is it that it work out that way there. Am I supposed to just take it so? No, sir, because I'm going to run, you know. And the possibility is that I'm going to win too, you know. That is the possibility. I'm going to run and there's a possibility that he might win. But the bitter taste where you're not really like not there, going to be there. That a man, a representative, and is not a citizen of Jamaica, you know what I mean? It's outrageous. It's damn right outrageous for these things to be taking place in this modern time, that we are running now for some colonial system mentality. See, that use them film logics to define our reality. That is what I'm doing. Them using film logics to define our reality. Our reality must no longer be defined by these colonial masters and these neo-colonialists that find themselves in Jamaica. It's crazy. And when we say we are African, not because we're born in Africa, but because Africa born in a way. People say, but you never go to Africa yet, so you have to say you're African. Okay. Queen Elizabeth never come in, almost 1 time or 2 times she come to Jamaica. So she left her representative of King's House. When the man put the prison. I hope they saw the Prime Minister for go set the prison. Where them I bring up back this prison thing for? Where them I bring it up back for? Because you know why them I bring it up back? Because some argument go on with them and the government after them say no. That is why them I bring it up back. There's some argument that is fishy in a round for bring up back this with the government. Because so them stay, you know, them go in the corner and talk to these people and then them make certain things and then when them come out now, them say this and them say that. Boy, I mean, I tell you, you're dangerous. Government people, you're dangerous. No, wait there. When I read a reel, may I read something where no real or something. I say, all right, now this is where him a quote. Him say, when him start out, all right, make us see what him say. All right, quoting Mr. Alexis, him say, I didn't start my journey to become a politician. So I was able to do all the things anyone was able to do. And so the necessity to apply for Jamaican citizenship did not present itself in my day-to-day life. Mr. Alexis, you not see it necessary to become a Jamaican citizen, after you had to work, play, and have your family inside. So that means you didn't have other intention. Yes, you have other intention, Rasta. If the crime rate get too high, you're going back to Canada. That is what me have to surmise from this argument that you are saying, because your journey to become a politician, it wasn't in your head. You are saying it never necessitates you to become a citizen of Jamaica. He added, quote, now that my life has changed to become a political representative, it's more of a necessity, but it doesn't change the work I have done for the country or the plans I have for it. That is like a man shoot a man and kill him, and then him go around and go get the pick them school book and say, well, you know, my life turn around, no, you know, me kill the man from them time there, but no. Brethren, me not really politically inclined and motivated by political statements. But you see where you just say a damn foolishness. I mean, no, say all the GNP people out there are going like this or something. This is not a GLP statement, may I make. It's damn foolishness. Because if you don't see it necessary to become a Jamaican citizen, it means that you have something at the agenda. Your agenda is that you have a passport, can run, go to Canada, because you give up the Grenadian passport, because you say, nobody know where I run, go to Grenada. That added, now that my life has changed to become a political representative, it's more of a necessity, but it doesn't change the work I have done. It don't change the work where I do. It don't change the work where I do. But there was a time when people, what happened? Oh, that is a go on, okay. It did it? Them did it? I could go and talk to them, did it, man. You say, if you're an American citizen, and you have a Jamaican citizenship, because most Jamaicans are run like that, you know, them not give up them Jamaican citizenship, but them want American citizenship. You see, if a war broke out between America and Jamaica, and the American call you, you have to go fight against Jamaica. You have to fight against Jamaica. Or you might go to jail. You understand? All right, so we could come back to it. IRFM now bring you a live link from the Social Development Commission annual night village business fair at the Drapers All-Age School in Port Antonio, Portland. It comes to you courtesy of the Social Development Commission, building communities, building Jamaica. Over to Roger Asphalt on location. Yes, sir.
Here, Muta, here. Good afternoon to you. And good afternoon to the listeners of the #1 reggae rocking radio station anywhere in the world, IRFM. And we are here in another IRFM parish. They call it Portland. And Portland, one of the most beautiful parishes anywhere in Jamaica. And one of the most beautiful coastline anywhere in the world. Once you touch Black Hill along the coast, it's such a spectacle in terms of beauty. So we're here at the Port Antonio Development Area Night Village. And it's just outside of Port Antonio in the community of Drapers. And I just had some fish off at the Drapers Beach. And it's beautiful. It's a lovely community. It's just about a little overcast, but it was very hot from where here from morning. And, of course, a lot of activities taking place. The local economic development support program, of course, it supports the Port Antonio Development Area Night Village. So a lot of activities taking place, but I won't steal the next person's thunder, who will give us an overview basically of what is taking place here today. But what can I say? It is that it's going to be a lovely afternoon into tonight. It's the Night Village here in Port Antonio. And this time it gives me great pleasure in someone who is very familiar, extremely familiar with our current host on the radio right now. And we'll get to you shortly. Coming right here alongside me now, and we speak none other than the parish manager of the Portland SCC, Miss I.C. Wawa Hope. Good afternoon to you, madam.
Good afternoon to you, and good afternoon to Radio Land.
Great to have you. And of course, you're looking beautiful as usual.
Oh, good. Thank you very, very much.
All right. So, we're here. And it's the, as we said, the Port Antonio Developmental Area Night Village. The FCC is Jamaica's principal community development agency working with over 775 communities. I want to now just give us the listeners a synopsis of the major roles the FCC undertakes in carrying out its mandate in Portland.
Okay. Our mandate, as you know, is community development. So the Social Development Commission is responsible for community development, and this is no different from what we do all across 725 communities. And in Portland, we work in all 7 programs, which is the strengthening of the participatory governance framework. So we work with the community groups across the parish of Portland, we have 32 active community development committees in the parish, and we work with them with training, employment, building self-efficacy for those who participate in development projects. So that we work with strengthen community participation. We work with the Community Incentive and Grants Program, where we give grants. We have 4 grants that we give to these community groups so that they can, assist with their daily administration. We have the administrative grant. We have the grant that we focus on for the development of the businesses, which is our flagship program, development of the local economic development support, local economic initiatives in the community. So we have a grant that we offer to these groups that are, more empowered and have their business models, etc. And we give them that grant to buy material and help the development of their business. We have the Parish Interagency Network, which is a collaboration of the agencies, the social service providers in the parish of Portland. And we just did a project recently where we did a walk through the community in Buff Bay, the Diamond. There are some issues in the Diamond in Buff Bay, and we did a walk through all the different agencies, Ministry of Health, Ministry of Labor and Social Security, and we went in the community to see what were some of the issues affecting the residents in that area. We also have our community and research database program. So we have recently completed profiles for the Black Hill community. We completed a profile for Windsor Forest, and so we did profiles. So this is information on the community itself that assists other government agencies in doing planning and programs in this particular community. We have our Priority Plan program and project development, which we assist the community in identifying their issues and prioritize them. In everything you have to prioritize. The government won't be able to address all the issues at the same time, so we assist them in prioritizing their issues. That's another program that we have. We have our final program, which is Sports for Community Development. We have our flagship program, National 2020 Cricket Competition. And Port Antonio is our reigning parish champion. We have the netball competition, and the prospect communities also the winners of the netball, and we have the basketball, and we want we're encouraging persons in Portland to sign up for the basketball next year. We're having the competition next year again, and we want persons to participate. So we use the sports to get the young persons involved in community development. So that's what's happening in Portland. A number of things. We have positive LEIs in the parish. And
what is LEIs?
The local economic initiatives. We have a number of them here today, and we have been working with them from strength to strength. Some of them have developed their labels, like the honey. We have the Arkansas, the Cherry Hill Nature's handmade products. They have recycled products, and we want persons to come down and support the LEI, because right now we want communities to create wealth in their local space. Everybody not going to find a job in Port Antonio. Everybody not going to find a job in Kingston. Everybody not going to find a job in Ochi. So we want communities to develop wealth and create employment for people in their area.
All right, so you have answered so much that I wanted to ask you. So let me get you a quick one out. What is really happening here today?
All right, as you said, the Local Economic Development Support Program is our flagship program here at the Social Development Commission. One of the indicators for that program is nice ability business fairs. So we create a market space for our initiatives that we have in the parish, where they can come out, sell their products, offer their services, and we twin it with the government agencies that provide standard requirements. So for example, we have the Ministry of Health, the Public Health Department, which would affect persons who are doing food. So we have a number of those initiatives in the parish that does food and food preparation. So, we want everybody in the marketplace to interact, network, and see how we can strengthen the business so that they can improve themselves and be really professional and, turn up the things in terms of selling, market, the branding, everything. So we have the market space here right now today at Jacob's All-Age School, where we have the mix of all this happening. We have the businesses, we have the agencies, the parish council, the parish council, you have to get fees, municipal corporation, different fees that affect businesses. We have National Center for Youth Development. A lot of young persons want to get into business now, so we have information. We have the College of Agriculture. So we want persons, also our young people, to come and get some information about what's happening. So it's a marketplace, and we're going to be having entertainment, we're having sports, netball, basketball, a lot of activities down here today. There's one big, nice village, a local economic business village.
Wonderful. It was a pleasure speaking with you.
Thank you very much. So we're just encouraging everyone who's not here as yet to come down. We're going to be up here until about 10 o'clock tonight, and we're going to be having a wonderful time celebrating the business in Portland.
Thank you very much. That was Ms. Aishiwawa Hope. She is the parish manager here in Portland for the Social Development Commission. Of course, she is also the offspring of our legendary host right now on the radio. So, I want to say, bless up yourself, Father Muta.
Concrete. May I tell them, say, them supposed to make the road like you, man.
Yeah, I tell you.
Instead of two asphalt, them say concrete.
Yeah, especially from Portland to the come back side. Yeah, for real.
You drive through the junction, you don't drive through the junction.
Yeah, I tell you, man, I don't even want to talk about it, but yes, I did drive through the junction. Yes, man.
You don't stop on me yard.
You never know. You don't know you're there.
Oh, you mean, all right, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
You need to know.
See, I talk to my daughter there. She will tell you which part I live.
Yeah, man, we talk to her already.
Yeah, me here. All right, give thanks.
Bless up yourself, Muta. So, we encourage the whole of Portland to come on down to learn how you can generate employment opportunities right here at the Port Antonio.
The Dr. Alex is down there. The representative for the election, PNP or GLP, today.
I don't see none of them yet, but I expect to see them.
Okay, all right, sir. Give thanks.
Bless up yourself. All right.
Yes. Yeah, that was a live link from the Social Development Commission annual night village business fair at the JPAS All-Age School in Port Antonio, Portland. It comes to you courtesy of the Social Development Commission, building communities, building Jamaica. All right, so I could go and read over there. I read that so now. Come here, I go read it over here now. Oh, we reach this. I know this over there. Oh, God. I know a different thing. Aye, sir. I want to continue to read the thing when I did read a while ago. Yeah. All right. So I could start reading it over. He said, I didn't start my journey to become a politician. So I was able to do all the things anyone was able to do. And so the necessity to apply for a Jamaican citizenship did not present itself in my day-to-day life. That's for sure that we still maintain the colonial master way because you could have never there England and say what you said so. See, that now go work with England. Okay. Alexis said, noting that the application process is erroneous. No, so tell me something now. Because you see, him don't want to go through the process like what normal Jamaican do. Because really and truly, it too tiresome and pressuring. Everybody know it. He added, now that my life has changed to become a political representative, it's more of a necessity, but it doesn't change the work I have done for the country or the plan I have for it. All right. You know, some want to be Prime Minister soon. Yes, every one of them ambition is to be Prime Minister. Yes, all right. So you may say now. Because him is now a politician. And him never did not do it if my boy never ball out, you know. Him never did not do it. A ball, you know, when you throw stone in the hog pen, the one who ball out feel it. Well, the hog pen did feel it when we name the ball out. When name Vaz ball out. Because him feel it, because Portland him there. Understand? All right. However, Alexis, like the PNP, noted that he was duly nominated, which obviously, as the Jamaica Constitution states clearly, that persons born in Commonwealth countries are eligible to sit in the House of Parliament. This is our old colonial system we are working off of. People who born in the Commonwealth, if you come from Australia, if you come from Gambia, well, Gambia was part of the Commonwealth, Zimbabwe was part of the Commonwealth, and them take them, and Mugabe take them out there because I say it not serve no purpose. But see serve a purpose, I know, that a non-citizen can run and be a part of the House of Parliament. I have nothing to hide. I have been properly nominated, obviously. I think that issue is clear, he said. I have always lived here. No, you should have shame to say that. You should have shame to say you always live here. You always live here. I say white people don't live here longer than like you, and them want to be citizens. And them a run up and down and a find all people for sign paper, for get them, you know, what them call it? When you want a letter of, like a recommendation to make people know, say you know people in a Jamaica and all them, really. Him say, I think that issue is clear, he said. I have always lived here. I voted in the last several elections. I have my driver's license here. My entire career has been to the benefit of Jamaica. Carry it up more. I am a Jamaican. You see them things there? You see it? You can be a Jamaican and not a Jamaican citizen, you know. That is what it really is saying, you know. You can be a Jamaican and not be a Jamaican citizen. That not sound weird? It kind of sound weird to me. I mean, from a uneducated person like me and you, it sound kind of weird. I am a Jamaican and I've been as long as I can remember. I just happen to be born in Canada. Okay? It's not my fault I'm born in Canada. Well, obviously. The mother and the father go over there, bam, 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 things happen. But it make Jamaica him home. So, because his parent is Jamaican, him is Jamaican too. I don't understand these things. I don't understand it. I mean, I understand it, but it is not resonating in my consciousness. It's not resonating in my consciousness to say, this man there all the while, and him never legitimize himself as a Jamaican by being a citizen of the country where him say him love and him this and that. Then suppose something happen now. Because all of them stay so, you know. All of them stay so. If we say we want to go Africa, you know, here people are about, where you want to go Africa, this and that, but suppose some, all right, you know what them say about the hurricane, them say, what happened this year with the hurricane season, going to be the normal way hurricane run now. This is what the scientists them say. What we see happen with those category 5 hurricane, we must look out that other seasons that to come, it's going to be the normal thing to happen when come on to hurricane time, season. You understand? So, hurricane season come. Place mash up. Who have Canadian visa can run. Who have American visa can run. Not even American visa as such, because you know my boy have a lot certain things too. Donald Trump. But if you have citizenship, because them can't stop you. If you're a citizen, them can't stop you if you just have a way called green card. Because the green card don't make you a citizen. So them can't stop you if you have green card. But if you have a citizenship now, you can't join the army and fight for the country, raise the flag and this and this and that. This is where I'm there. This is where I'm there, brethren. Just in case. How much people have that?
Not many.
Okay, click it. You know, somebody not got done with it, but somebody does come through a fire upon it. No, me never call your name, Samantha. Samantha did not call your name. Samantha come through some fire upon it. No. All right. This thing are kind of really. It's all right. So a youth there for most of his life, and him do all sort of good works and all them things there. Him still have him Canadian visa. Sorry, him still is a citizen of Canada, and him all right. But him turn politician and know him say, boy, it's necessary for go be Jamaican, really legitimize it technically now. The citizen, a passport and everything there. But if him never did go run, because I remember saying that doctor and did involve in this and involve in that and that and that. So him never did see the necessity to do this. All right. So make we play this. Make we play this.
When you spend, as you know, a lot of time working in the hospital and as busy as I've been over the years, it's very difficult to take the day off from government service to stand up in a line, waiting on different documents.
You know, say, that is really a disrespect to Jamaican people who have to take off time to go to those places, to go stand up in a line, to go get them documents. This is a man who can make 2 phone calls. Him can't tell me say nothing no go so. This is a man who can make 2 phone calls and go get him documents. Him never have to go down there. You understand? So immature flames and water and everything upon the system now if you say, boy, right now you want to know. It's very difficult for me left government business for go stand up in a line long less or no for go wait upon this and wait upon that. Make a play it or so.
When you spend, as you know, a lot of time working in the hospital and as busy as I've been over the years, it's very difficult to take the day off from government service to stand up in a line, waiting on different documents and going through different procedures. So it's a process that takes a while, and I have no objection. But the point is that as a Commonwealth citizen, I am properly nominated to sit in the Parliament of Jamaica.
Virgin, I agree with you as a Commonwealth citizen. As a Commonwealth citizen, you have the right to do what these colonizers set up for you, though. As a Commonwealth citizen. As a Jamaicans looking upon this thing, if me never did have no sensibility about where white people set up and say this is what we must follow, I mean sit down in my bush and hear say a man a run for go in a parliament and he is not a citizen of Jamaica, Muda wonder is where I go on. In my ignorance, Muda say, then wait there. Me never know say people who are not citizens can run and go in a parliament. And a man go say, but you are ignorant of the fact, you don't know it's a Commonwealth citizen, that is not him a truly can't pan now. Because him can't be bothered because he do too much work. You tell me say every day of him life. You tell me say every Jamaican we go stand up in a line. For go get them license. For go get them passport. For go get visa American embassy and Canadian embassy. You mean say all of them people never have nothing to do for the whole of them life? But them find time for go stand up there so for go, long passport taking a Jamaica now 2 weeks. You mean not 2 weeks, 2 days. Express. First time you wait all 2-3 months and you can't get your passport. Because them are saying you have a birth certificate down a Spanish town and them can't find it. Them have to go to where the place name where the Mormons them there? The Mormon Tabernacle in a where the state name again where the whole Mormon. Because you know so them go. Them find them have a big computer there will have all of the things them in there, you know. I will Jamaican people don't even know that, you know. Yeah, me go there already. The Mormon Tabernacle. The Mormon, them have a place where them record birth and death. So, them have to go there so, for go find that, come back and think. So it take a portion of time. Now, we kind of get more modern now. When you go down there, you pay extra money and you get your passport the next day. Them guys, they don't have to go down there. Because Shamara don't know nobody down there, she don't have to go down there neither. All she just come talk to me. And me just send her to a person down there. Them guys, they don't have to go down there. So what this argument about them have to do so much work and then think just throw the thing to make people get more vexed. Really and truly.
When you...
All right. See it?
When you spend, as you know, a lot of time working in the hospital and as busy as I've been over the years, it's very difficult to take the day off from government service to stand up in a line, waiting on different documents and going through different procedures. So it's a process that takes a while, and I have no objection. But the point is that as a Commonwealth citizen, I am properly nominated to sit in the Parliament of Jamaica. And I think that's ultimately what is required at this point.
This is the stepping razor. No politician don't come round here. All politicians stay far from here. This is the stepping razor, as we said before. Why may I tell you, the thing so much things. And I'm going to say it again, I bet you as we left here today, you're going to hear something go on at the evening or tomorrow where we have to come forward to come deal with, because Jamaica is full of things, and the only problem with it is that we have a short memory, man. We have a very short memory with things that happen to we as a people. And we keep making the same mistake because we keep doing the same thing, same way all the while, and expect to get a different result. And what this political party has done in Jamaica, and look on it. We always say it, look on the conditions of the people and tell me if all the talk will not talk and all the talk will you hear them attack, if the conditions of the normal Jamaican change. That is really what we are asked. The condition of the Jamaican people don't change. The only change is the private sector organizations where make billions of dollars profit. And you hear them talk about this, that, and all these things. And we not see it. We're not blind. The same people, them, who don't think on it, who don't run up and down on the politicians them when election come. And when the election done, who don't come back on the same house and do the same thing we did do before, who don't march with the politicians them. And the only goodness is that you can drive in our Costa Free and get some Kentucky Fried Chicken and some boom. And you don't feel good about it. And then you know, all of the color them in the ear and go on with the antics. All up on the side of the coast of them and a ball out, this shower, this or whatsoever. And then now you go back to the yard waiting for the next election to do the same thing again. And nothing change in our life. Nothing. People still can't find money for go to school. The hospital them is in a shamble. Look on upper Mount Seal them there with the Cornwall Regional Hospital. The biggest and best hospital in the Caribbean. Go down, let's all look on the shamble. Where it in long at Kingston. And it's a good hospital. Now we see some Chinese people are coming and we are led to believe that we must worry ourselves. But how can we not worry when these people, they behind our back and do things? Them not explain nothing to it. Them not tell me what them do before them do it. Them just do it. Look at the vaccination thing the other day. Oh, me not hear nothing about it this week. No, that is what I talk about. This 9-day wonder thing. And you know, me have something to play. How much o'clock? Something to 5. We have any more connection going outside the road there? 505 connection. I should have played it, but I think I need to play it. I need to play it, really. I need to play it. I have to go find it, I go do something and find it. But look how them tell you about the Zik V. All the guys them come out and say, the thing, when we are telling them, say, people are dead, pick me are dead, and them say, it's only this, only that. After the doctor, them tell the people, tell them, say, look, people is dying. A whole heap of people dead. A whole heap of people still have feel the after effects of that Zik V. No, I'm not Zik V. What the first one the name? Chicken gonorrhea, yes. That chicken thing when reach Jamaica, is no people dead because of it. It can be proven that them dead because of that disease. And them go and them find a thing for say no, them go and go create in the mosquito them, we can destroy the mosquito them and carry the chicken something to destroy the mosquito them. And where them do? Where happen? The mosquito them, where them leg amongst the mosquito them will have the chicken thing. Come down with the next thing named Zik V. And the Zik V affect the people them. Them come with a vaccination. And I tell a man, me no object to vaccination, Me no object to vaccination. But as a matter of knowing, certain people, if you go at certain place and you see some food, even though you know the people them cook good, and you want to know where in the food. It's not that you're not going to eat the food, you know. But you just want to know where you're not the food. You don't see it. Come in, say me go a Chinaman yard. And then wife cook up some nice, this and that, and me see some bone in it. I don't really want to know if it's chicken bone, ass bone, dog bone, or meat, or any kind of bone. I just want to know. It's not that I'm not going to eat it. Because I know some people, I'm not going to eat it still because I'm a vegetarian, but I just say, if I eat them things, I want to know what's in there. It's not like I'm not going to eat it. So I say, no, all right. This vaccination, where them bring upon the people them now, it's about 10 years, them find out about this thing and now for give the people them, you know. Because it can go, them are going to inject you to protect you from something that might happen 20 years from now. Listen to me, I tell you, because I follow the logic, you know. Me not really verse with certain things, but I can look and cipher out things. For know if the injection going to work, it takes 20 years or more for know if it's going to happen, if it really going to work. This is not people who are against the vaccination. This is people now who is with the vaccination. Them say, to know if it's going to work, it's going to take at least 20 years. So that's why them give young people it. The little 9-year-old them also. Them give them it. That means 20 years from now, them develop this cancer. Them will know, say, oh, because them they take the vaccination, see, it help them from this cervical cancer. Now, this vaccination is around about 10 years. If the vaccination is around 10 years, how them know say it going to work? Because there's no experiment done for know say it going to work, because it takes a certain period of time for work. So who did as investigation, who did go in them laboratory and test the thing 20 years before the 10 years when them introduce it? Yeah, that's what I say, young. Mm-hmm. It's 20 years it take, you know. But the vaccine, they're around 10 years. But them must say this thing going to work. How them know say it's going to work? When there's no study and there's no empirical evidence that this thing going to work, because it takes 20 years to happen. That means that you're picking take it when she's 10. It's when she's 30, you're going to know if the vaccination works. And in between that, if she take down with a certain sickness, I'm going to say it's not the vaccination caused that, it's some other sickness. Because the vaccination don't do that to people. Oh, them know that. Because it take, for really become mature now, it take 20 years. I know me, I say that, you know, it's not no conspiracy theory. So them why you're 10-year-old people take a vaccination, we're going to last 20 years and them for find out if it's going to work. Then 20 years from now, you're not going to know what's going to happen, you know. Because most of the parents, them who give them people that going to go dead 20 years from now, and then the people develop something like them say, rotted. See, they're not going to develop another vaccination, or forget you that the vaccination, forget you that the disease or something will happen because them give the vaccination 20 years before. That sound like me not no sense, Tamara. Me no say no, say me not no sense, but it sound like me not no sense when me say that. Eh? She know that. Say it's sensible. If Tamara say it's sensible, it's sensible. Yes, she's me. Pass, she pass. Once she pass, it pass. So who them are play this game with us now? People. Because when you say this vaccination, there's no proof that this vaccination work. Them say that is conspiracy theory because them can show you a whole heap of doctors who say it work. But all the doctors them who say it work, no say it will work when it take 20 years to work, and it was around 10 years now. And when them say it come here, 2007, somewhere around 2007, 2006 and all them way there, yeah. So now it have an next 10 years to go. Mm-hmm. You understand? And then you have a man named Bill Gates. How Bill Gates come out of the picture? We're going to tell you how Bill Gates. Who know who named Bill Gates? You know who named Bill Gates? Mm-hmm. Shamara, you know who named Bill Gates? He is the head of Microsoft. Mm-hmm. He is responsible for how the world is today, as it relates to social media and everything there. Mm-hmm. But him have other business that him into, you know. my father business we want him into. So we want to play this little thing, but we're not going to play it now. We'll play it after 5 because it's a serious thing. It's a serious thing, and this is not conspiracy theory. Because people love to talk about conspiracy theory like conspiracy theory necessarily wrong. Conspiracy theory is a theory. It is not proven, but it don't mean it cannot be proven. You understand? When you go in a class and you're doing science and them say this is theory of this and theory of that, then them lead you know, and that's why technical school is very important. A technical education in Jamaica is very important. Not just to go to school, go read and write and learn arithmetic. Technical education where them teach you about square and height of triangle, and you're going at the metal workshop, or you're going at the wood workshop with your T-square and with your compass and everything there, and you do the physical, practical work. So you apply the theory inside at the technical school, that is a good thing. We should have more technical school in Jamaica. All right now. These guys go in a laboratory and create something. And them a claim now say, this is what it's supposed to do. And them are no Christian. You know say it. But yet them want you work off of faith. Them want you believe and trust them. But we don't know what them they do. Year in, year out. Especially pan indigenous people. Especially pan people of color, whatever they want to call it. And narrow it down, especially pan black people. You understand? So we want to know. And it is not wrong to want to know. It's only people who's blissfully in their ignorance just accept their ignorance as bliss. And then now just catch back and watch the thing happen. And then when it happen now, them say, right, look how this thing happen. No. Information inspire one to realize them higher potential. The world now is run based off of information. We can no longer sit down and hope, even though hope is good. But you have to have a thinking cap on. You have to think critically about these things because we look at what is going on in the world today and we see these people, especially middle class white men, who sit down in them high chair and create certain devastation in the earth and make you want to talk about this act of God. And men are doing it, you know. Man, create disturbance in the atmosphere with them chemical germs and them chemical warfare. And them turn on and say it's an act of God. And then you sit down and pray that God take away the destruction. When the destruction will lick you and your family. And then when it lick you and your family, they'll say, boy, at least me never dead. God saved me life. Like says on life important. Me have important things with life, you know. Not even more important than life, but with life. Because I really don't want to see earthquake shake now and lick down this place, yeah. You understand? And then when you save your life, you say, well, at least RFM match up. You know, Lamb did RFM match up. Like how the people, like how the little pick the call. I don't know if you see. A little girl called about 3 years old and say, she called, is this the demolition place? And them say, yes, this is it. I would like you to come to my school and destroy my school. And could you please mash it down where the teachers are in it? A little girl like she about 4 years old, you know. And you know, we can't find it on it. You know, she say, and then I say, why you want to do that? She say, well, you know, that school is not serving any purpose. I want you to come there and destroy the old school. And she said, do you want to blow it up or drop it? He said, well, if you blow it up, it would be better. But make sure that the teachers are in there. And they come like I come for you. They say, where are you calling from? I'm calling from Dublin. That's a way up in some Irish place. That's what I know. Believe you me, but really. Okay. No talkie. All right, we're talking. We want to play this. Here goes. So I promise you this thing, you know. We'll talk about the vaccine, because we switch everything now. We move from the politics to the vaccine. But we know that the vaccine have to do with politics too. All right. We want to play the founder and head of Microsoft, Bill Gates. And you might wonder what Bill Gates have to do with what we're talking about as it relates to vaccine. but you're going to hear it. And if you doubt me, say it's Bill the advice, I'm going to tell you where to. For those of us who watch television for information, there is a series named TED, the TED Talks. TED, I think it means technology, education, and something else. TED Talks. And what them do is present different people, different aspects of life, whether it's science and technology, religion, politics, whatsoever. Them bring them in and them talk to our audience. Well, Bill Gates was invited there and he was speaking on the emission of CO2 in the atmosphere and what CO2 is doing to really cause climate change. And we know that CO2, too much of that, with the livestock farming increasing, and you have what you call methane gases in the atmosphere. And we as Jamaican, and we're going back again to government, but we're not going to talk about the government, you know. We're talking about the people them. The people them need to be educated on what it is to protect their surroundings, whether the surrounding is physical or the surrounding that you cannot see. And when we say what you cannot see, we are talking about the air that you breathe. The air that you breathe, we cannot see it, but it is a very vital part of our survival. And if we must breathe out CO2 and breathe in H2O, sorry. For those of you who don't know them term there, go up on your internet, go Google what I talk about. Send you go the thing. But H2O is water. CO2 is carbon dioxide. And carbon dioxide is what the tree them survive off of. Oxygen is what we survive off of. And how people are, how we are doing, where we are up now, is that it's almost like there's too much carbon dioxide in the atmosphere and it is creating an imbalance in nature. So, we was talking about vaccine and we had say, the vaccine, what them say, is here now. It's 10 years ago it come into being, but it take 20 years for you to know the vaccine going to work. Now, according to logics, I use my little logics, I say, if you get it, pick them the vaccine now and them is 10, it's when them 30, you're going to know the vaccine are going to work. That is 20 years from now. So all you know is that the vaccine work, because there's no empirical evidence. Because you can't know if it's going to work unless you find somebody who will take it, who's take it from them, who's 30 now, they take it when they're 10. And there's no such person. So it's just a speculation where people are saying, you're going to take the vaccination and it's going to prevent cervical cancer, and then you know, say, you're not going to know that until 20 years, and then something else happened to you, and you're not going to put it towards what you take when you was 10. You're going to find some other vaccination to cure the problem arise because you take a vaccination, just like the food where we are nyam. The food where we are nyam, the fast food and all the food are not good for you. When you eat it today and a man say it is a poison, it's not. Next year you're going to get the poison, you know. It's down the line when you start to have a sort of disease and diabetes and everything like that. And you go to the doctor and say, boy, you nyam too much this and you nyam too much that. When somebody have cancer, it's not tomorrow they can you don't smoke a cigarette and get cancer the next day. It may make you cough, but that is the part, that's not the part. You smoke cigarette and all 20 years time you don't get cancer, you say lungs, cancer of the lungs, and then say this and this and that. Just like any other disease. All right now. So, what that have to do with my boy? Hear what I'm saying now. I will go and play it. We're going to play what I'm saying. Make Jamaican people hear it, and then we're going to say, well, all right, you form your own position. But with Bill Gates, the head of Microsoft, said, pan TED Talk.
CO2 is warming the planet. And the equation on CO2 is actually a very straightforward one. If you sum up the CO2 that gets emitted, that leads to a temperature increase. And that temperature increase leads to some very negative effects. The effects on the weather, perhaps worse, the indirect effects in that the natural ecosystems can't adjust to these rapid changes, and so you get ecosystem collapses. Now, the exact amount of how you map from a certain increase in of CO2 to what temperature will be and where the positive feedbacks are, there's some uncertainty there, but not very much. And there's certainly uncertainty about how bad those effects will be, but they will be extremely bad. I asked the top scientists in this several times, do we really have to get down to near zero? Can't we just, cut it in half or a quarter? And the answer is that until we get near to zero, the temperature will continue to rise. And so that's a big challenge. It's very different than saying, we're a 12-foot high truck trying to get under a 10-foot bridge and we can just sort of squeeze under. This is something that has to get to zero. Now, we put out a lot of carbon dioxide every year, over 26 billion tons. For each American, it's about 20 tons. For people in poor countries, it's less than 1 ton. It's an average about 5 tons for everyone on the planet. And somehow we have to make changes that will bring that down to zero. It's been constantly going up. It's only various economic changes that have even flattened it at all. So we have to go from rapidly rising to falling and falling all the way to zero. This equation has 4 factors, a little bit of multiplication. So you've got a thing on the left, CO2, that you want to get to zero, and that's going to be based on the number of people, the services each person's using on average, the energy on average for each service, and the CO2 being put out per unit of energy. So let's look at each one of these and see how we can get this down to zero. Probably one of these numbers is going to have to get pretty near to zero. That's back from high school algebra. But let's take a look. First, we've got population. The world today has 6.8 billion people. That's headed up to about 9 billion. Now, if we do a really great job on new vaccines, health care, reproductive health services, we could lower that by perhaps 10 or 15%. But there we see an increase of about 1.3.
Okay. He is making the point that because of the amount of CO2 in the air, we have to do something. And him lay out 4 different aspects of where we use. And him say, the first one is population. We have to bring down the population growth. Because the more people is the more starvation, right? And the more you're going to need goods and services to maintain that population. So the way to bring down this population now is by what? Vaccine. All right. So make we touch that little part there again. Make we hear it because we don't want it so.
Let's look at each one of these and see how we can get this down to zero. Probably one of these numbers is going to have to get pretty near to zero. That's back from high school algebra. But let's take a look. First, we've got population. The world today has 6.8 billion people. That's headed up to about 9 billion. Now, if we do a really great job on new vaccines, health care, reproductive health, the world today has 6.8 billion people. That's headed up to about 9 billion. Now, if we do a really great job on new vaccines, health care, reproductive health services, we could lower that by perhaps 10 or 15%. 0.8 billion people, that's headed up to about 9 billion. Now, if we do a really great job on new vaccines, health care, reproductive health services, we could lower that by perhaps 10 or 15%.
All right. So, one of the richest men in the world, Bill Gates, who have a foundation that help people, or claim to be helping people all over the world, especially in third world countries, especially in Africa, is suggesting in order to cut down the carbon dioxide that is being emitted from what we do on the earth, energy, whatsoever, and people, overpopulation, we can vaccinate the people them. So the vaccination will either protect them, but it cannot protect them because they are going to breed up still. So you have to find somewhere for halt the third world, because that's what I said, third world people now breed up too much. Because in certain countries in Europe, them want the people them to have sex to get children because them population is overrun by people from Asia. You have places in Europe, as we speak now, saying that it's foreigners taking over them country. So them needed people, them giving incentives to families who have more children so as to not, what we call, annihilate the true population of the country. All right, so this man is saying now, let us now do something, create a health system that will enable less children to born. Because even if you have more children and you have good health care and everything there, they're not going to stop them from coming out of the world. So one of the ways maybe we can use some vaccination. Click it. Yes. We want to give thanks to Fluffy Diva outside there, you know. The operator. We want to yell you up. We want to yell up Shamara. We want to yell up Young. Neil is back again. We want to yell up Neil anyway him there. Yes, him gone to Kingston from about 2 o'clock. When I'm here to the program I start, so we want to heal him up. Drive safely, Neil. I know you're not taking the highway, but still, we want to heal up Shamara, who keep the program on the levels. We want to heal up Samantha, who come in at the last moment with a clip here, a very important clip. You know, we just want to heal up everyone. We want to heal up Vita from Me Hungry. And you know, say, in the night, Wednesday nights, and when we're going home, is him giving him the toss to drive and don't sleep. Because we have something to eat right back to the highway, go right back to the toll booth. And when we reach the toll booth, we want to sleep because the amount of money we have to pay, so we want to sleep. Anyway, we give thanks to the moment, give thanks to the island. We want to heal up Bev Davis again, you know. And Bev Davis, you ask if you play about the tune, I hope you still listen, you know, because anyhow you tell me say you never hear the tune play again, you know. You could have deal and never play the next tune for you. So you're supposed to still listen, because I'm tell you, I'm going to play back the tune for you, okay? All right, so I'm going to play back this tune of Bev Davis. She asked me to play it back, and I'm going to play